Hey guys, today I am going to be giving you a BuyBotPro tutorial showing you how to use BuyBotPro and how to make money by using BuyBotPro. I will show you how you can run the deal analyzer to check if a deal is worthwhile purchasing, and this will also help you to save money because it will tell you whether or not a deal is profitable. And if it's not profitable, then you can save money by not purchasing that particular item. So let's get right into it. I have an item here on Amazon.ca, and I'm going to also show you how you can make money with Amazon flips. Basically, that is when you purchase an item from Amazon to flip right back on Amazon for a profit. So this is the example that I have here. It's a Philips Premium Air Fryer Double XL. So this is a big air fryer. It's currently on sale for 32% off of the $249.98 that it regularly sells at. So what we're going to do is we're going to run the analyzer through BuyBotPro. So we're going to put the price of what we can purchase it at today, which is $169.99. And then we're going to put the sell price of what the regular price of this item is, which is $249.98. And let's just say we purchase 10 of these, then we can analyze what our profit will be with 10 units. So the only part of BuyBotPro that requires you to sign in is the can I sell this portion that you can see right here. And basically this will tell you whether or not you can sell the item. And if it says no, then of course skip the item. If it says yes, then definitely, as long as it's profitable, then go for that item. So we log in there, and then this will give alerts whether it's a meltable product. It says it's not meltable, whether it's known for like PL issues of IP claims. If it is oversized, so that's, you're going to pay more in storage and more to ship the item in. There's little or no evidence of Amazon sharing the buy box in the last 90 days. So I think this item's been on sale for a little bit of time, so likely nobody can compete with Amazon. So that may be a bit misleading because this item has been on sale for a while, but just keep that in mind that Amazon may not share the buy box. These are all really good metrics to know prior to purchasing an item, because if you purchase an item and Amazon will never share the buy box, you're not going to make many sales, if any, because Amazon is going to dominate the buy box, and then most customers who come to Amazon just go add to cart, and that's essentially adding to cart of whoever is in the buy box. So if Amazon's not sharing it, then they're going to make all the sales. All right, so this shows the ASIN, shows the UPC, gives a lot of different metrics. Honestly, this one is a pretty low profit margin, only 6.46%. So something that I would skip, but just keep in mind this is just a generic product that I happen to click on, but there are so many different items that are Amazon flip worthy where, it's 20 or 30% profit margin that you can sell it for when it goes back up to that regular price. The max sold price that it's sold for is $602.14. So let's just say it went back up to 602.14. Obviously this item is not worth that much, but it has sold for that at some point. So let's just say it went up to 602.14. How much would you make on those 10 units? Well, you'd make $315 profit per unit. You'd make $3,155 from just 10 units. Obviously, it would be a super profitable item if it was always selling for that, but it's not. So let's go put it back down to the realistic price of $249.98. And as we can see here, it would be $16 profit per unit, $161 for 10 units. This is an item that I would skip. It's just not a high enough profit margin. It's not a high enough ROI. But with that being said, I want to go through everything that BuyBotPro can do just on this search and show you the capabilities of this program. And once again, if you have not signed up for BuyBotPro yet and you want to give it a try, you can get a free trial from just clicking the link down below in the description. So that's all you have to do to get signed up for a free trial. Give it a try. You have nothing to lose. And as you can see, it's a super powerful deal analyzer. They were the first in the game, and they have been doing this for quite some time. I think since 2018. So they've been around for at least 6 years now, and I highly recommend them. I use them for every single item that I purchase. Prior to purchasing, I will run the BuyBot Pro numbers on them. So highly recommend it. If you have not tried it out, make sure you give it a try. All right. So we can see that our break even on this would be $230.97. And you may think, why would it be $230.97 and why not $169.99? Well, this takes into account all of the Amazon fees. So your inbound shipment, your final value fee of when it actually sells, and Amazon, of course, takes a commission, your FBA fees, etc. So that's the break even. We can see that you can see ROI, you can see profit. And so what we can do is we can look in the last 30 days, it has remained at a 10,102 BSR, which is in the top 1%. Definitely a good product. 90 days, it was a bit higher, 180, higher sales rank as well, because it likely was not on sale at that time. So this is saying that it's predicting in the next 90 days there's going to be 561 sales of this item. So of course, if it was a higher ROI, a higher profit, you could, purchase this item as an Amazon flip and send it into Amazon, wait for the price to go back up, and as soon as the price goes back up, then sell it and make a profit. But unfortunately, this one's not a high enough profit. What you could do is, there's a chance that when Amazon has a sale like this, that they're going to go out of stock. And so what you could do in this situation, buy it at this price. We can see that the next seller on this listing is $399.99. So let's just say we go $10 cheaper. So we put it in for $389.99, hoping that Amazon goes out of stock. Maybe in this case, if we're hoping that they go out of stock on an Amazon flip, we would only purchase 3 units. A lot less risk, and obviously you still have a decent reward if it does sell. So profit per unit is $135. Profit for those 3 units would be $405. In this case, I would definitely purchase it if we're going to take a gamble that Amazon is likely to go out of stock. So what we do is we purchase it, send it into Amazon, and take the gamble that Amazon's going to go out of stock. When they do go out of stock, then the next best price is going to show up. It likely will be BuyBot suppressed, which means because the price is so much higher than the list price, that it probably won't win the buy box. But if somebody still comes to the listing and sees that, okay, that's the cheapest price and they really need this, especially as we're coming closer to Q4, that's a very strong possibility that somebody wanted this exact unit and somebody's going to buy it as a Christmas present. And if $390 is the cheapest price, then that's what they're willing to pay. I've done this time and time again, and I've made a ton of money from doing it. So that's one strategy to make money on Amazon flips using BuyBotPro, is checking what the next seller is selling it for. That's how we can see here. And they only have 1 unit. So technically you could put it at $399.95 or $89 or whatever, just to go slightly below them, and then you're going to be the lowest price and have the highest likelihood to sell that item if Amazon goes out of stock. That's the big if. So that's where you're taking a bit of a gamble in this case. So you could buy it, set it into Amazon, hope that Amazon goes out of stock. If they don't, then you still got a good deal on it, and you could likely sell it for the $249.98 and make, $15 and still at least get your money back. So kind of a low risk move for a high reward. As you can see, if you were to sell it for that price, 80% ROI and a 35% profit margin, I would 100% go for it in this case. So it just really depends if you need that money turned over really quickly, which is obviously our ideal situation when selling on Amazon, then don't buy this. But if you have some extra capital and you want to take a bit of a gamble where it could be a high payoff, well, then this could be a good route to go. So that's just one strategy that you can look at when doing Amazon flips. But once again, you need to run the deal analysis prior to purchasing any item, because a lot of people would assume you purchase this for 170 and you sell it for 250. That's $80 more. You would assume maybe it's $30, $40 profit maybe. Nope, it's like between $10 and $15 by the time you factor in all your fees and stuff. So that's why this is so helpful. It takes into account the size of the product, whether it's oversized or not, etc. So here's some other metrics that we get. So we can see the BSR, we can see how many BSR drops there's been in the last 180 days. And we can see Amazon's price, the average FBA price, FBM price. This is fulfillment by Amazon, fulfillment by merchant, when the merchant ships it directly to the customer, and when you send it into Amazon and they take care of the fulfillment. And so in this case, when we put the $389.99, BuyBotPro, their AI analysis says this is a 40.6%. The sell price is unstable, which definitely true. It's currently way lower than what we've put. It's a very heavy item. Yeah, I'm not sure how much these weigh. Should say right around here somewhere, but I'm assuming 15, 20 pounds. And that's why, and Amazon selling. So that's why they're giving it a lower rating right now. But keep in mind, if we were to do this play to purchase it and resell it on Amazon, it would be assuming that Amazon goes out of stock. So you don't need to pay attention to this AI analysis as much when you're doing a Amazon flip situation like this, where you're hoping that Amazon goes out of stock. So we can see this is the monthly sales over the past year. So it stayed pretty consistent, right around that, between 175 and 200. So pretty consistent sales. And then we can see once again how many other offers there are. So there's 3 prime sellers, which is FBA sellers, and 1 merchant fulfilled seller. We can check the charts. This is definitely something worthwhile doing. This is the Keep It chart. And basically, this is how you can check how the price, what's happened with the price over the last however long you want to put. This is, we can see this is from June to end of August. And we can see Amazon price, $249.98. The lowest new, so it's remained pretty consistent. You can just scroll and do this for every item, because sometimes you'll be purchasing an item when it's a big spike or a really low price, and maybe it's only been that price for one day. So you need to check what the price has been, the historical price has been, so you can check whether or not the item is going to actually make sense to purchase. So then we have, how many new offers there's been. It's kind of remained consistent, 5, 6 on average. And you can change the time frame of this. You can do all times ever since this item was listed, or you can go last 365 and just keep an eye on how many offers there's been. Back in 2023, Q4, of course, people sent in more stuff in Q4, hottest time of year, but then it went down. So could be an opportunity to hope that Amazon goes out of stock on this one. Here's some other statistics that you get. So this is the multi-market analyzer. This is also a helpful feature. If you were looking at doing, Amazon flips from purchasing it in Canada and selling it in the UK, or selling it in the United States, then you can check what their prices are and what your profit would be based on that. Then we can see our ROI, our profit. This shows you what your ROI percentage and profit is based on the certain percentages. There's just so much information that BuyBotPro provides, and it's definitely a game changer, especially if you're not using it already, because you need some sort of deal analyzer to do this business model, the online arbitrage business model or the wholesale business model, because you can actually do wholesale with this as well. As you can see right up at the top, you would just switch that to wholesale. So that's that. Then you can see the ASIN average statistics. So this is the average prices, and then here's BuyBot Wholesale. It's currently in beta. There's the VA toolbox. This is for, you can get your VA to have access to it. And then you can use Profit Protector Pro with it. I've talked about that before in other videos. That concludes this video. Basically, what we went over is it's a tutorial on BuyBotPro, how to use their deal analyzer and how you can make money with Amazon flips by doing this exact method, running the deal analyzer, checking whether or not the item's profitable, and then in this specific case, hoping that Amazon goes out of stock for this item. So this is just one example, one product example, but literally run BuyBotPro prior to purchasing any item, and you're going to save yourself a lot of money, and you're going to make more money as a result of it, because you're going to know the exact profit, the exact ROI, the exact price that it's remained, the exact number of competitors, just a ton of different metrics that will help you to be successful with the online arbitrage business model, with the wholesale business model, even retail arbitrage, because you can use the BuyBot Go app. So just a ton of potential with this program. And if you want to get that 14-day free trial, all you have to do is click the link down below and get signed up today. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this.